Hello and welcome to a bit of a different video. I'm here to attempt to answer the question, what the hell is the point in the Furutaka Tier 5 Japanese cruiser? It appears to have nothing going for it. Now in the first half of this video, I'm going to be panning the shit out of this, what on the surface is an abysmal fucking cruiser. And then after tearing the shit out of it, I'm going to look at it in a more objective manner and try and work out where it's best suited. So, less of the menu, more of the gameplay. Jump cut! And we're in the match. Alright, so, let's start off with the simple truth. This ship, when you start using it, is a massive, massive, coagulated pile of cack. Point and cause. The first thing that you'll notice is look how slowly these guns turn. Without any this is after upgrade as well. I've upgraded these guns to turn as fast as they will. This is it. This is the pinnacle of gun turning technology in Japan apparently. Well, I timed it. Before any upgrades, it takes roughly 39 seconds for all of the guns to go from a full left broadside to a full right broadside. And I tried to get it as far in the middle as I could. So, you can't play this like a normal cruiser or a normal Japanese cruiser. Maybe play it more like an American cruiser, like a St. Louis perhaps. Because, another thing, while you're turning and also trying to shoot, the guns turn too slowly for you to be able to keep fire on your target and turn at the same time. They are just too slow. So I don't know what to do with that at this point. The one thing it does have going for it, it's fairly fast. It's about 35 knots I think is its top. I turned a little bit, so that's not completely accurate. But I think it's about that. I'm going to loop around now, so I just go in with support of the Wyoming and stuff, because if I run in there I will die. Presumably get torpedoed. You always get torpedoed if you go in there. But it's quite manoeuvrable. It can dodge a lot of shit. It's very, very long, which means you are the biggest target for destroyers. You are longer than a Wyoming, and far, far, far longer than a New York. So they'd just rather go for you, really, because you're probably more likely to get hit. Aside from that, I suppose it's got the torpedoes. Torpedoes have a 6-kilometer range and are very damaging. But getting in that 6-kilometer range is far easier said than done. It does have the fighter plane, which is quite useful. I found out about a new trick. If you press Control and click, it'll make your ship focus on him. So my ship is somewhere. Also, this is a live commentary, so there's my ship. So I may get distracted a little bit, but I apologise in advance for that. I'm just trying to dodge some bullets, and I got hit in the fucking rotor. So that's the thing that happens a lot. I'm gonna pop R because I will be down to like 10 knots if I don't. I want to go into that little crevice over here, but I'm very weary about it because destroyers love to use that pass. I'm sort of waiting for people to come out of it, but it's not happening. So I'll talk about the two ways that I have found to sort of play. I'm not very good at this ship, I will say that. There are two ways to play this ship. There's the run in, be very, very Japanese and die method, and then there's the very, I just realised what I said. There's the very, very slow method, which is you playing in support of battleships. This works quite well, but you will often just get smoked by an enemy battleship. So I'll talk about the two methods in more detail. I apologise for the racist connotations of my first comment. Basically, you can run in. This is the aforementioned Japanese way of doing it. The guns have about an 11.5 range, I think. Just saying that out loud. I see he's chasing it. Kill it! Kill him! Kill him! Fucking end him! Oh, no, that's not my ship. Where's mine? There's mine. In a scrap with fighters. Run, dude, you'll die! Run! Okay, he's running. But, oh, fuck me! Christ on a bike, that's a lot of guys. Don't turn into me, please. What are you? Arkansas. Hide behind it! But, the guns are quite damaging, they're big. Oh, yeah, I was talking about the It's moderately racist Japanese style. Okay, basically, there's historical like founding behind this. All right, it's not just me being horribly racist. It's moderately me being horribly racist. You run in, target a battleship. You're very fast. You serpentine a lot. Do your best to. There goes a gun. Do your best to avoid. Sort of what I'm doing now. Do your best to avoid getting shot. I'm not doing a great job of it, but I'm attempting to demonstrate it. You then get in, drop your torpedoes, which are very damaging, and then either try to run away, or most likely of the two, eat shit and die. I tend to eat shit and die a lot more than I get away, but it's a method that doesn't really pay for itself. It can usually, most of the time, it'll get you a kill. Most of the oh, he's going backwards. Why is this guy going backwards? Most of the time. I say most because not all. Okay, turning, see. Okay, I'll try and get my torpedoes off now. Try and get a kill. Cheeky kill on the Yamaha. Boop. Torpedoes away. He's probably also firing his torpedoes if he's got any brain cells. So I'll fire a volley, then turn. So, the torpedoes look like they might hit. One or two. Boom! Yeah, okay, that's a kill. Luckily, I'm hidden in this area, so I'm not just going to get killed by the battleships that he was with. Got a devastating strike. Landed 2 shots. That was pretty successful. And because of my situation on the map... I've forgotten the word. Because of where I am on the map... Never mind. I don't speak English. What the fuck? Apparently I hit the island! Because of where I'm situated, that's the word, on the map, they can't really hit me. So I'm actually decently safe. That was a decent manoeuvre. And this is the more fun way to play this ship. Use the speed, the manoeuvrability. The guns, not so much. The torpedoes, a lot more. And then the other way is to move up in support of Arkansas's and battleships, not necessarily Arkansas betas. And you move them up in a supporting role for them. You shoot a bit. You mostly go for destroyers, although they're fucking impossible to hit. But you've got a better chance of hitting them than these guys because your guns are more accurate. You have, if you haven't played this game, you haven't seen the spread on some battleships. Jesus Christ, on a bike, it's just poor. It's just fucking terrible. So you move up in support, you scout, you land a few shots. If it's a battleship versus battleship engagement, you can really easily swing that to your battleship's favour. If it's you versus a battleship, about 50, it depends on the person who's playing. About 50% of the time, for me anyway, I'll win. Depends how close I am to them. Depends how much cover I have on the run-in. Depends. There's a lot of variables, as you can imagine. But yeah, it depends on that. But most of the time, it's about 50-50. I've got it down to, I think. Oh, that was a surprising volley from this thing. You heard my reaction because I fired more than one shot. Now I'm turning. The guns can't turn fast enough, and I'm going to go for the Izanjichi. It'll probably die before I get there. It's being shot at. Well, they're shooting at a rock, but it might be about to be torpedoed. Let's just see the. Oh, it's dead. Yeah, okay, good. At least it means it's dead. I don't have to worry about being shot in the butt. I've already got 1 kill, so this is better than most matches in the Furutaka. So you just need to play sort of how I've been playing. That's very, very, very. I hasten to add that's very, very, very much so. Not to say that I'm any good at this game, but this is the method of which I've had most success. Piss. Oh, those guys are bastards. I'm just going to turn. I got 2 shots. That's more than most of the time in this. I got to set on fire. Oh, excuse me. Okay, that's fine. I thought I was going to cough. I'm fighting a cough! I apologise for that. Oh! I wasn't paying any attention! Fucking prick. Get in! What the why that? Why that? Alright, he's off. So, what have we got left? We've got... This has been a good match. This is a very good match for a Furutaka. And one thing that you may notice is that I have 5 target hits. And that's a good match for Furutaka. 5 target hits. 5! 5! 5. Just let 5. 5. Also, the guns aren't great. They're highly damaging, but before you upgrade them, as I can see there, the reload time on these... This just reminded me. I didn't know I could do this until now. See how good I am. This just reminded me. The reload time before upgrade is 21 seconds. And the reload time post-upgrade is 17. So it's better, but it's not great. Especially because... Think about the tier it's in. It's in tier 5, which means it should be on par with an Omaha. Or just an Omaha. Just use an Omaha as Omaha is a very, very good cruiser. It can get shots down the range at an ungodly rate. And I've got this. They've got a cruiser left, which is all the way over there. I'm just going to swing around and try and get a flag for capping. There you go. And I'm just going to sit here and talk to you guys. So, in comparison to the rest of the tier, it does okay, but not brilliant. I'm just going to try and push through it to get to the Ioba, because that seems like the best method. So if you can do that, I would suggest doing that. But I'm getting used to it, which is a horrible thing to have to say. But I am getting used to it. Because you shouldn't have to get used to it. You should have to get used to its quirks, but you shouldn't have to get used to every single thing about it. Because nothing on face value, nothing about the ship is good. Practically, maybe it's speed and maneuverability, but on face value, that's literally it. But I'll move on now to talk about something else. The match is over. You've left if you don't care. I'm just going to talk about this while we're in the final screen. This was a new video of mine. I'm attempting something new. Ooh, I got quite a lot of XP. I'm attempting something new. This is me going into a game, finding something that on face value or surface is fucking terrible, looking at it, seeing whether it is truly awful, or whether there's ways to live with it, whether there's ways to move on with your life and cooperate it into your anus, or just to leave it the fuck alone. So the end value for the Furutaka, I would say, is just play slow. Don't play as fast as you played the Kuma. Stick round with battleships, because they attract more fire than you do. Stick round with teammates. Just 100% never be alone, because you will die. And that's about all I have to say in regards to the Furutaka. I hope if you try it, you have fun with it. More fun than I did for the first few hours of playing it, because I wanted to actually kill myself. And have a good day.